Welcome to another modern video. I'm playing today Merfolk. This list made top 32 in Prague. It was the highest place finisher over there, and it's splashing green for Cenote Scout. The player said that Cenote Scout is the best one drop, and I love to play this card in Pioneer. I played 4 in my Amalia deck. A card that it's either a 1-mana 2/2 that lets you scry one, or it's a 1-mana 1/1 that draws a card. Pretty powerful. I definitely enjoyed it. Of course, that means that you have to splash green, but in a world of pick your poison going into a lot of decks, that's not too bad. Although, of course, you need green sources, and you also have the blue-green survey land over there. So that is definitely something that a lot of decks are doing. Even Merfolk is playing Survey lands. Also with 3 main deck Subtlety, which is now seeing a lot more plays. And the rest is just kind of classic Merfolk. You still see Spell Pierce despite the Outburst ban and the kind of demise of Cascade decks. Spell Pierce still here, very strong against the One Ring, very strong against the Gore's Vengeance deck. So it's not the worst. On the play for the first match, going to keep. As often happens, Cavern of Souls and Mutavault are a little bit clunky with your spells, so Spell Pierce and at similar. But now, as I said, Cenote Scout is going to be very helpful here. We're going to either draw land immediately, which we need, or we're going to dig through that land, binning the top card of their deck, leaving us with a 2/2 that's going to become a 3/3 on turn 2. So yeah, very strong here in this opening hand, Cenote Scout. Let's go. Cavern, then Merfolk, and Scout. Buongiorno, Daniel. Master Pearl Trident in the graveyard. Alright. Let's continue with just main phase Vodalian Hexcatcher to attack for 1 more. If they play a card like Brandon 6, I can always counter it. But if they play a card like Orcish Bowmaster, that will be much more problematic. I wish I drew an island to play Lord of Atlantis instead. Okay, my opponent is playing Lightning Bolt on this Hexcatcher. Sure, no reason to do much. Take a draw, hopefully it's a land. It isn't. Yeah, I'm sending this Mutavault. They may have Lightning Bolt on it, and it's annoying, but it's only a really Lightning Bolt that can kill my Mutavault here. And I just can't not do anything with my mana. Opponent's already on 12, and if I draw land, maybe more things can happen. It's a tapped land. I could have countered the Rift Bow with Tishana. I graveyard this. And once again, send in the Mutavault. The good thing of this mana base, though, is that I don't take any damage. It's pretty harmless. I mean, I guess I have fetch lands in this list. But 14. Forest Charm, I'm at 6. Sorry, at 10. And I keep on bricking. I keep on bricking. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Now I have 3 lands. Could have been worse. Yeah, drawing a land earlier would have been so huge. It's countering a Rift Bolt, leaving a 3/2 in play. It's really powerful. You can stifle the second suspend ability, and the card just remains exiled forever. You basically just counter the ability of the suspend card to be cast. You don't counter the removing a counter. New cards I'm excited about. I Haven't checked them. Hello, Zegl. Welcome, welcome. So far, my opponent is probably the slowest burn player I've played against in a while. Sure, they had something very important to do in the meanwhile of playing this league match. And I guess since they don't do literally anything and click a button every minute, I can watch these new cards. Nope, never mind. They're back now with a Rolling Vortex. Okay. Unfortunately, Tishana doesn't write off the enchantment, but on the artifact, creature, or planeswalker. That means that even if I stifle the vortex in my upkeep, yeah. Wait a second. I think I just ignored this and play Tishana end of turn. If I find the land, I'm lethal. Yeah. Yeah, draw land. Draw land. There it is. And name Merfolk. I can play Lord. And that's 7 damage. And I'd say it's very unlikely that my opponent survives their Rolling Vortex. And it will Lightning Helix, I guess. The Rolling Vortex is a little bit obsolete now. I wouldn't play it anymore. Played it in the sideboard, but I don't know. It feels like a card that was played mostly to fight the Cascade decks. Burn the Earth gains you 2 life. It's not that easy to cast though. That's a problem. How many sources you have to cast Turn the Earth? Definitely a problem of this list. The green cards in the sideboard. 10 sources. Guess I can bring in the Boseiju as well. And I can cut a Cavern of Souls. Maybe a Mutavault, yeah. Let's go. Put a muzzle against the 6, and my hand is painful. It's painful. It's not the 12 island mana base that this deck can play. We'll see what happens. Monastery Swift Spear. Yep, that's good. Thinking what to do. Thinking about going top and go here. It's definitely a world where I don't want to take 2 damage off of this land ever. And I'd rather take a turn 1 off and then play something on turn 2 like an Aether Gust. I'm gonna force pitch probably Hexcatcher. I guess I don't care. Is this a skull crack? If it was Boar's Charm or Lightning Helix, then maybe. Okay, I think I want to go Aether Gust. Should have made a mistake. I should have fetched. This is something I always make wrong. That I have to fetch my turn because of the skewer critics. It's like I know it. It's just that still I do it all the time. All right. Instead, here I can spell pierce this and take 3. I should probably just go force here. Yeah, I definitely want to go Aether Gust. I'm gonna go Force. What do I pitch? I think I'm actually pitching Spell Pierce. If I draw a land, I'm definitely tapping out. For Svyelun, yeah, I'm gonna pitch Spell Pierce. If my opponent just has like a lot of lands, let's Aether Gust this Swift Spear, see where they want to put it, and then hopefully I can draw land, and I can go for a Svyelun, which is very strong. Let's see where they put the Swift Spear. Bottom, nice. Draw. Land? No, what a beautiful land it is. It's an actual tropical island, which is going to be in standard soon. I heard the news that they reprint these lands into standard with the new set. Exile. Okay, they have no cards. I'm at 10 life and they have no cards. Not bad. Make your Sacred Foundry an island so that you don't have white mana to cast your white cards. Easy game. Easy game. Is Modern my favorite format? It definitely used to be. Now it's a little bit less. It's like Magic and Company. Whatever it is. First one was easy. Now my hand is unkeepable. I'm gonna keep this. I don't want to go down. Bottom Tidebinder or Trickster. Oh, bottom Tidebinder. Cenote Scout will help me, I'm sure. The opponent seems to be playing Murktide. Buenos dias. Okay, great draw in Botanical Sanctum. I'm actually going to play it instead of Cavern because I don't want to tell them that I have Cavern. Maybe they keep up mana for Counterspell and then boom, we Cavern it up. Nice. I just love when Sinnoh Scout draws a card. Again, I played this card in Pioneer. When you flip a land, you feel like you just, I don't know, you just made something special. Another one of these. Let's see what they do. Oh, that's the fourth one. I think I'll graveyard it. And then I go Cavern, name Merfolk, can play the third Cenote Scout. Nice. Look at the value. Play with the third island. Okay, they can't play Murktide. They can't be playing Murktide over there. Tempted to just go Hexcatcher. It's so much damage. I mean, I don't think I can ever lose if I go Svyelun though, so whatever. Oh, what can they play? But I doubt that it can interact with this. I mean, Subtlety, I guess. That would be bad. Yeah. That pitch counter spell. I told you that counter spell on the first one. It doesn't matter though. I'll leave that on top. I'm like just kind of winning this game pretty easily. Cavern of Souls just breaks this counter spell balance. Wow, they were indeed Murktide. It's pretty unlucky Murktide, I guess. Kind of just want to fire this off and send and play Hexcatcher. So much damage. It's just so much damage. I just can't pass upon so much damage. This was like a 2 mana 1/1 ATB deal 4. And the opponent has to kill it now, and they're like super dead. It was possible that I should have played it last turn, so that I would have double spelled against the subtlety, but I just felt like it was unlosable anyway, so I just kind of clicked the button there. It didn't matter. Yeah, the Cenote Scout were amazing. I kept a one lander because of it. It delivered the lands, and I won. You know, this is yeah. Again, as I said, I'm in love with this card. All right, so I'm playing against Murktide. They don't play Ledger Shredder anymore, so maybe I'm not interested in Dismember. Well, Pimienta, how's it going? Okay, Murktide. Can bring a pick a poison. Although again, remember that it's kind of awkward because you don't only have like 10 green sources. A little bit clunky. Tidebinder isn't amazing, but it counters explosives. The question is, how many explosives do they play now that Rhinos isn't a thing anymore? Or at least isn't that popular. They can still play a couple. Alright, I'm gonna have Dismember. Once again, drawing Hedge Maze in my opening hand, making it very clunky. If it was a that's the weakness. That's the only weakness of the surveillance. If you draw them as your only land, it's really clunky. Hopefully, I can draw another land. It's okay. So Svyelun is great, but I just want a third land. I don't want to be like mulligan over a third land. Also, without Cavern, this is I guess plus Cyber it doesn't get countered. Why cut Spell Pierce? I don't know. So I had to make some cuts, and Spell Pierce seemed like the worst one on the draw in a deck that tap outs a lot in a matchup like this. I'm not playing against a combo deck, so I have to like pose threats. Murktide definitely takes the control role in this matchup. Alright, yeah, it's just yeah, very clunky. I'm just gonna go Cenote Scout, hoping to find a land, I think. If I just go land type shaper, it's just dying to removal 100%. So might as well just go Cenote Scout. Hopefully no Stern Scolding. I love this to resolve and find me a Cavern of Souls. Va bene, va bene. Beautiful. Cenote Scout, once again, just being an absolute unit. That's what they say, right? When they talk about magic cards. I'm gonna get Island here and just play a 1/1 for now. All opponents for sure are gonna play an Island eventually, and this is gonna become a 2/2. You decide to go to Bologna? Nice. Unfortunately, I won't be there because it's the same day as the Pro Tour Seattle. But it's oh, Murktide. Oh no, it's a 6/6. I can bounce it with Harbinger. I can bounce it with Harbinger. Let's play Lord. Attack for 2. Nah, I guess it's too risky to attack for 2. Oh no, actually, let's do display. Check it out. I'm gonna attack with Island Walk. Oh, spells near. Never mind then. Okay. I'll play another. And then if they had a bolt on this thing, I would have dismembered that and we would have traded. Am I going to Seattle? Yes, in April. For the Pro Tour. The card on top, they have 3 cards in it. I really have to hope that this one resolves. But I would say that Counterspell or Catapult sideboard. My opponent already put 1 spells in there. I doubt that they have more. So I think it's gonna resolve. I have that feeling. I have that feeling it's gonna resolve. Let's play. Yeah, if it doesn't resolve, it's over. Ah, man, not just Stern Scolding. So close. It was only this, honestly. Well played, well played. Actually, I guess I can draw another Dismember. Very unlikely, though. Yeah, I got scolded. We got Head. Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the stream. Good old Murktide Regent. I need what? Another Dismember? Otawara? Oh, pick your poison, Porcaev. I thought I was dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh lord, I need to make sure that the channeler doesn't get delirium though. Let's attack with the classic Tide Shaper. Cenote Scout. Wait, maybe attack with both. Because I'm gonna go pick your poison and then Tishana on the explosives. So I have a blocker for channeler in theory. He actually just let the explosives die. Feeling this channeler is definitely a problematic card here. And I don't want to cast Dismember because I go down to Lightning Bolt range. Nice. We took down the Murktide. Fragment Dash. Okay. Attack just with it. Am I happy to send in the Mutavault to death? Yeah, why not? I think it's better to send the Mutavault to death than the Tishana's. Maybe not. Tishana's a little bit worse. Alright, I'll send Tishana's to death. We don't have another Stern Scolding, but even if they do, it's not that I lose. And now I wish I kept back the Cenote Scout. Could have just left this back and I could have done this play. Let's see if they want to crack the explosives. They don't. I think I want to attack with attack with all. Can they have another Ragavan? I mean, I can see them like blocking this, and I can't block. Alright, yeah, I just attack like this. They have one card in end. Okay. Well, I'm feeling good here. If they have a Murktide, it's just a 5/5, so. Play another Mutavault. Very good. Just pick your poison and winning as the game here. Honestly, when I saw that list that came second in Prague of Murktide, and I saw that they had 3 Murktide region, no breach, I was like, how did they dodge Pick Your Poison? This card just feels like the biggest beating Murktide has received in a while. It's better than like Agatha Soul Cauldron and Orcish Bowmaster against Murktide. I really don't know how that happened. I'm glad. Glad I saw some Murktide doing well, but I was very surprised. Alright, how do I attack here? How about attack just like this? That's okay, I have Dismember in case something goes wrong. Press down. Let's see how they surveil first. Oh wow, okay, so they got Delirium, but then the Delirium's gonna go away. They should have probably kept the Preordain. Anyway, I don't think I want to use Dismember. Because if I play Dismember, I'm dead to Lightning Bolt. Oh wow, you chump. Crazy. Then now I'm not dead to anything. Yeah, I'm just passing. Did I have a good look at Kizine? Yeah, very good. Very good. I hate Pork Knuckle. I hate Goulash. Oh wow, Blood and stopping my Mutavault. Glad I didn't play the Otawara then. The last day we ate pizza. Classic Italians in vacation. Just eating pizza. In a very Italian restaurant. Nice. Wow, incredible that we won this game. Thanks to Pick Your Poison. 1 mana killed 6/6 Murktide Regent. Alright, good start. Of the Guild Pact. If you have it in your opening end, you're happy. If you don't have it in your opening end, you're not gonna mulligan to it. Your hands are gonna be better with Aether Vial. It's gonna fix your mana base, it's gonna accelerate, it's gonna make your card better. But if you don't have it, you definitely don't mulligan for Aether Vial. So yeah, this is a very similar comparison that I just came up with now, and I think it's fitting. A lot of decks have Liliana of the Guild Pact in their deck. They just don't know it. It's like Goblin Lucky if you play Goblin in pre-modern. It's like, I don't know, Llanowar Elves if you play Elves in Mono Green Devotion Pioneer, stuff like that. I've seen the new spoilers. I haven't. Yesterday, we recorded the Manga's Workshop Legacy coverage of the 4th season. Was a long time, an hour 45. Hopefully, it's gonna be a fun one. All right, let's play our survey fast lands. Patchwork Automaton. I'm wondering here, what if I just go Subtlety? maybe a little bit aggressive, but I feel like I have enough threats here. You know what I need here? I need a way to make my opponent land an island so that I can give unblockable to all my things. Next turn I'm attacking with at least, no, not at least, with a 4/4 Mutavault and 2/3/3's Lord of Atlantis. Three cards in it only. Merfolk Trickster is really powerful pickup. There's only three copies in the deck. Okay, they're playing an Expel, Hungerback Walker. That's good. What, 2 mana, 2/2. When he dies, you make Thopters. Ooh, Tishana's Tidebinder. So now, in order not to misclick, you have to right-click on this. It's a newly controlled. That means you have to float mana with this. And then you right-click here. And yeah, you just fire this off. It's really important that you sequence this in the right way. And then I'm going to attack with all. Opponent blocks, we can Merfolk Trickster the Hungerback Walker, which is gonna lose all its abilities, and my opponent is not gonna make any Thopters out of it. Wow, they don't block, okay. Pass. Opponent is a 7. We have a very large board. Maybe they can try and kill us with Ravager, Enigma's Nexus, and Hungerback Walker. That's definitely lethal, except that we have Trickster that can tap the Inkmoth Nexus. Yeah. Opponent's gonna go for the kill, and we're just gonna wait and tap this. I've drawn a million Mutavaults in this game. Super powerful. Just a land that just fires off for 4 damage. No blocking is wild? Well, they have lethal. I guess they don't go for lethal here. Maybe it wasn't lethal. Maybe I miscounted. I'm gonna assume it was very lethal. So yeah, they played around exactly Merfolk Trickster, and they were right. Okay, end of turn. I must do this Merfolk Trickster. No, end of turn. They tap that. Okay, I'm thinking about tapping the Ravager. How many blockers do they have if they tap the Ravager? They have 4 blockers. Hmm. Yeah, I still think I want to tap the Ravager here end of turn. Tishana. Counter the tokens, I don't know. Like, if they don't do anything now, which I assume they don't do anything now. Yeah, they don't do anything. So I can just untap, attack for lethal. They're gonna sacrifice the Hungerback Walker to the Ravager to make some tokens. We just stifle the making tokens part, and we have lethal. So we don't even need the Mutavaults. I think they were in a little bit of a squeeze here. They couldn't really move too well. Okay, that was a good game. We had perfect cards. I think it was very important to Subtlety the Patchwork Automaton there would have definitely take over the game. Or at least gave him a very big blocker. Hexcatcher goes out. How about cutting Ether? I can't cut Ether. What am I talking about? Okay, so definitely cut this 6. Maybe on the draw, I don't want the Stern Scolding. Maybe I can cut Svyelun. They cut some lords. Maybe the subtlety, yeah. What matches have we played so far? I'm playing against Burn and Murktide. Lands and spells, I'm not mulliganing. Okay, drew Cursed Totem right away, very nice. Gonna get my Survey land end of turn. Cursed Totem is much better in this matchup than against Yogg, I think. Maybe not. Anyway, Survey land. I'm going to graveyard any land and top any spell. That's a spell that I leave on top. Land. Do I want to play Cursed Totem? Gonna stop some abilities. Yeah. I mean, I can Merfolk Trickster to attempt to block. I'm assuming that will grow this a little bit. Ah, it's fine. I'll Cursed Totem. I'll keep this Pick Your Poison for the Urza Saga mostly. Or Hardened Scales. Wait, what's Okina? I haven't seen this card in that deck yet. Huh. It's like Pendelhaven. Alright, I got Urza Saga. Perfect. Pick Your Poison would be a little Stone Rain there. Very nice. Then I go land. Pick a poison, go. Merfolk Trickster can kill Zabaz. Zabaz is gonna put counter somewhere. We'll live with it. Ooh, Cenote Scout. I'm in love with Cenote Scout. Kinda wanna play it. Nah, I will not. I'll double spell next turn. I will always try to double spell. Using all your mana. 2 life, I don't think it's that big of a deal in this matchup. Sorry, in this moment. Definitely isn't this matchup. Anyway, they have 3 cards. I'm assuming they'll play a creature, an artifact pre-combat to pump their patchwork. They play Hungerback Walker. Yep. That plays. I guess I can just trade with the patchwork. Oh wow, they don't attack with Zabaz. Playing around my Trickster. Sure. I'll trade 100%. Okay. I'll go Cenote Scout first. If I find an untapped land, I'll play that. I find a Tide Shaper. Oh, leave it on top. Put this card into your graveyard? No. That's important to kill Urza Saga. I can easily die to Urza Saga this game. So this is my insurance against Urza Saga. You know, definitely worse than Pendelhaven, but you know, I don't think my whoa, they have it. Nice. I'm glad I left the Tide Shaper on top. A Walking Ballista? Oh, the One Ring? Oh my. That's that's good. Yeah, I don't think I'll beat the One Ring. What does this do again? When it attacks, you draw a card? Yeah. Ina Temple of Grandfather is the longest card name in English. Cool. I didn't know that. Okay. I'll blow up your land. I'm close to be dead. The One Ring definitely won my opponent the game. Classic, the One Ring at 20 life, it's auto win. Played Mono Black yesterday, and that was the case. We play Hardened Scales, and that was the case. Doesn't matter what deck you put it on, if you're 20 life, you win the game when you cast it. Guess I need another way to make my opponent land an island. I don't think I can race anyway, but at least I can try. This card is the longest one ever. Marché de Chain de la Hulle au Viscere. In English, Gorehouse Chainwalker. In Italian, Sul Cacatene della Casa di Sangue. In French, Marché de Chain de la Hulle au Viscere. Allora, qua cosa mi fai? Look, opponent, I just wanna die here. Yeah, but Unset isn't magic, so it's fine. You don't have to say that. Anaconda wins. Alright, I'm a big fan of Svyelun. Every time I cut it, every time I cite it out and I draw it and it's so good, I'm like, why did I ever set this out? Cenote Scout. On the play. Mm, I don't believe in this hand. I don't believe in this hand. I'll mulligan. Alright, keep. Now, I think I bottom the Cenote Scout actually. Just go all in on Lords. Lord, Lord, Lord. Don't play scales. Oh, so much better. Ancient Steering is like when Murktide goes turn 1 Preordain instead of turn 1 Ragavan. It's the same feeling. Perfect. I'm gonna get the Breeding Pool so that I can cast Speak Your Poison if I top deck it. Blue, 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 blue. Going Deeps. This is a very cool land because it says a lot of words, but at the end says top out colorless. So if you choose not to read any of the part above, it's just an untap land. It's not intuitive, but it is an untap land. Okay, 2 mana Mog Fanatic. Love to see that. I think my lords are going to be so large that I don't think I care about Walking Ballista. I may be wrong here. I guess they have Zabaz in hand. Nah, you know what? Let's just make him sacrifice an artifact here. It puts me a little bit off curve, but I think I should do this. Here's the Saga. Now I regret the Pick Your Poison. Now I regret the Pick Your Poison. But you never know. Like they can do nasty stuff. They can go like Ravager Zabaz, and I don't know. All of a sudden, it's a problem. Yeah, I definitely regret the pick your poison now. Okay, so I'm gonna say always no now. Trickster kills a construct. Just saying. Lord, that's gonna be 8 damage. You go to 9. My board is huge. Let's see what you do now. To get out of this. Arkmar Ravager. Arkmar Ravager. Buongiorno to the hero. Maybe my opponent has lethal here, but probably not. Also, again, obviously lethal bearing the opportunity for me to cast this. Okay. Yeah, let's hope to draw a land that makes my opponent land into an eye, like a Tide Shaper. A Tide Shaper would be amazing here. Tide Shaper? Boom. Cavern of Souls. I'm a fan of Infect deck. No, I dislike non-interactive magic. Now, my opponent is on 9. I'm attacking for 12 here. Do I want to go Merfolk Trickster response on the Ravager? I remember me playing T-Bus Trickery, but that was an arena. Arena's no magic, so it doesn't count. It's a video game. If I go Trickster on Ravager, they could sacrifice Zabaz to pump Ravager. But the Ravager still dies. And then I have a blocker for Ballista, so I don't think I die. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it was not magic, it was best of 1. Come on. Best of 1? What is it? Okay, let's see how this goes. I didn't do very well math, but hopefully I'm not dead. I don't think I die, but if I die, I'll die. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a 3-3. What do you do? Yeah, and that dies and doesn't move any counters. Oh, 5-5. Oh, shish. I punted then. Alright, I punted. Yeah, I guess I'll die. For some reason, I thought that the things on the stack didn't work, but they did. Alright, GG. I don't think there was that many ways I could have done differently. Maybe if I'd only played the Trickster. I mean, I definitely shouldn't have played the Trickster. Yeah, I think I'm super dead here. It's just move counters. Yeah, just double the counters with the Ozolith. Alright, GG. Okay, so the play I regret the most is definitely pick your poison on turn 2. I wish I just played a Lord instead. That last turn, I think I was cooked already. Okay, vamos. I will be mulliganing this opening end into a fantastic end. Nope, not the case, unfortunately. The Cenote Scout will help me. The Cenote Scout will help me unmulligan. There will be mana drain. Yes, it's gonna raise the value of boosters. Do you have all dual lands? Yeah. All of it. I mean, my goal is to own every magic card. That's good. So yeah, I have. I would say I have all the cards of the game Magic that are good. Let's start with Vial. They can cast Cling to Dust. I don't know why, but I think that's the card I have in hand. Revised or FVB? No, no, no. I have the good ones. I have the pretty looking ones. I'll show to you my. Since my opponent's clicking a button every 3 minutes, I have time to show you the tweet I made, which was my legacy mana base for this weekend. It was 6 beautiful looking lands and 1 Undercity sewer. Okay, opponent goes for Grief in second main. We're gonna play the Leyline deck today. Yes, we're gonna play Scamzoo later. The deck that top-8'd the LMS in Prague. Opponent just griefed? That's terrible. Opponent got trapped by the Aspiring Spike deck. Not a very good deck. Maybe it's good against Merfolk. That mulligans to 5. I don't know. I mean, I kept 7, I kept 5, but... that was funny, Viano. I enjoyed that. Okay, end of turn. Let's put into play this Cenote Scout. Oh, they're doing something. Here? Not here? It's weird. I guess I can tap this first. Nah, I don't mind. End of turn doesn't make much sense. Babine. Let's stop this, yes. Nice. As I said, Cenote Scout will help me on the mulligan. 1 mana card advantage is good. Good. Stick this up. Oh, with some very questionable timing of their of their spell, but it's okay. Do I want to play Aether Vial, or do I want to Surveil? I think I'll play Aether Vial. Another breeding pool. Okay. My Mutavault goes. Yes. And yes. Draw. Go. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Okay. I'll concede. I don't want to keep on playing this game. It was a cursed game from the beginning. Okay. I definitely want to pick your poison. What is it I don't want? Oh, I also think I want Dismember. We don't want Aether Vials. Let's go like this. Oh, and a mulligans to 4 cards. Not too many. No mistaken. Swamp. Thoughtseize. All spell Parasite. Just curving out. Okay. You want Boseja's 21st land? Nah, I'll just be loaded with spells against the Discard spell deck. The only fear is that I mana screw with only 20 lands and no vials, but you went alright. Fortunately, Touch Shaper isn't a good turn 1 play, so I'm just gonna go Survey Land. Then turn 2. Why no vials? In this matchup, I set them out. They are heavily interactive, so I don't want to flood on lands and. Yeah, I think this is fine. Pass here. They have fought to push mana up, so I want to at least eat one of their mana. Going with an end of turn Vodalian Hexcatcher. Not a big deal or anything. I don't think I made like a fantastic play, but I think it was the correct one. Cenote Scout. Hopefully I hit a land. I hit a Lord of Atlantis. I think it's okay. I'll put it in top. I'll leave it on top. It's not amazing, but it's a spell I'm happy to have, I guess. Really wish Cenote Scout gave me a land. Very good against Shielded Edict. I don't want to play Tide Shaper. I want to try at least to make it a 2/2 if I can, because otherwise here is just okay. Shieldred. I'll let it resolve. I don't want to go Subtlety. I can go Harbinger later. I have Dismember in my deck. I can do Dismember now. Okay, they don't attack. Tishana. Do I want to try and Tishana the Shieldred in their draw? I think I'll do that, yes. It's gonna remove its abilities. I mean, they probably are like loaded with removal spells anyway, so it's not gonna be long of this world. I'm basically just like waiting until I draw Dismember. If I don't draw it, I lose. If I just Subtlety that, opponent would just put it on top, replay it next turn, and I don't think much would have changed. And this Subtlety can be like art casted eventually. I don't want to lose 2 cards. Neo. Thank you for the 6 months. Welcome, welcome. I have 3 islands, so opponent can blow me up some lands, but eventually they'll finish. Push my Tidebinder as well. Yep. And the Shieldred is back. Ooh, they attack me now. Cool. Can bounce it with Harbinger. Buy some time. Maybe now I do want to go Subtlety. Pitching Tide Shaper. And maybe I can Artcast it afterward. Yeah, no, now I can see going for Subtlety. Because before, I had like no board state, so Subtlety was pretty bad. Plus, I could have drawn fourth land. But, 3 or 4 turns passed since, and my opponent didn't attack. And now they're actually in danger of dying. I have 10, 13. I have 13 damage this turn. Probably not gonna do it. Ideally, I draw land to go Subtlety. They put a card on top again. Yeah, I feel like I want to go Hexcatcher here. I could hold Hexcatcher. It's gonna be 13 damage. You go down to 3. And you have a Shieldred on top. You didn't have Dismember last turn. I mean, even if you go Shieldred now, it doesn't matter. If you go Domination, that's annoying. If you go Ring, oh wow, you do have Domination. So we should play this Tide Shaper now. Okay. Who has 30 cards? One is Shieldred. Pick Poison isn't great. I wonder if I should go Tide Shaper or not. I am choosing not to. If they go Shieldred, I'm gonna play Subtlety and hope for the best. By hope for the best, I mean they don't ever remove a spell and die. Hey, they said GG. GG it is. Maybe their hand is a bunch of not dead after all. Which is how I almost always ended my games when I played that deck yesterday. Oh wow, it is. Yeah, that deck is very bad. Don't play it. If you haven't watched the mono black video I made with this deck, you should definitely check it out. Yeah, the not dead after all grief is extremely bad in that deck. You don't have a clock to play grief not dead after all. Hey, we managed to win a matchup that doesn't really seem very good. Okay, let's go. Lands and spells. It's a keep. Final match. Oh no, a Ragavan on the play. That's too good. Aether Vial. I'll leave it on top if you wanna steal with it with Ragavan. It's that like the third time that I draw Hedge Maze in my opening hand, then it's extremely weak. I really wish it was a breeding pool. You can say it's a little bit unlucky, but also if you don't put it in your deck, you don't have that chances, I guess. This isn't the deck that wants to play a Survey Land. I'm curious to know what the player who made top 32 with this deck feel about it. Shredder makes me. I wanted to double spell to block Ragavan, but Shredder makes me not want to do that. Yeah, that's a cool line. Yeah. I'll play this. Of course, I can counter spell and everything. I was just on the draw against the Ragavan with a top land. You simply don't win those games. It's like your opponent started with Ragavan on the play, and you started third. The only way I can win is if they flood. With Shredder seems unlikely. Hello, Vahmel. Okay, let's go Cenote Scout and then Hexcatcher in my opponent turn. Yep. I'm gonna keep some playing land. Don't know if that's correct. Alright. I'm glad I was able to trade with Ragavan. Opponent passes. Play my land. I'll play Svyelun, hoping they have 2 lands in hand. But it's not Subtlety. Okay. Thundering Falls. Let's Ragavan in the bin. I think they do have 2 lands in hand. Burden is a good draw. But I bought them both. Let's hope they didn't draw a spell. They drew a Channeler, so they can loot away one of the 2 lands they have in hand. Oh, we have another spell Pierce. And they drew a Preordain off of that. Yeah, I mean, obviously Shredder reduces the variance. A game like this, maybe opponent would have lost if they had another card. But Shredder made them win it. Well, like, when you're on the play against a deck with a removal spell, Shredders definitely feel like amazing, and you're like, why am I not playing this? Definitely. Not over though. I can go Master, give this an Island Walk, attack for 4, draw the one that bounces. Okay, now I'm dead on board. Okay. I'll have Pick Your Poison, Boseiju, Side Out, Subtleties. I also definitely want Dismember if I know they have Actually, I want Stern Scolding over Spell Pierce. Do I want to cut a land because I had Boseiju? Nah. Was Asia 4? I want to have more sources for pick your poison. You only have 10 main deck. I want to have at least 11. I guess I could cut an island. I want to go Island Hexcatcher attack. Four, I got a 17. You have 6 cards. Oh, no second land. Very sweet. Very, very nice. Well, let's just attack first. Because you may go like a Nully Heat on Hexcatcher. I think I'm playing next. I'm playing Scamzu. The deck with Grief, Leyline of the Guild Pact, Sign of Draco. My deck of the weekend for Modern. Okay, so you bold that. Sure. Now, Svyelun dies to an only heat. Maybe I could have played it in a way where it didn't. Maybe I should have gone pick your poison attack with Mutavault. Of Dismember and pick your poison is good against the Murktide mostly. Blue-green Merfolk. Yep, that's good. That's good. Allora. I'm gonna go Master of the Pearl Trident. What else? Stern Scolding? Ah, this is so annoying. This is like the only thing that I feared. Really was the only thing I feared. Destructible as long as you have at least another Merfolk. Yeah, I think I have to do this. Just attack, give indestructible. Yeah, that's what I have to do, right? Okay. I was thinking also of Dismember. I guess I'm glad I added the extra land. Actually, with flying. Maybe I should have just started with Pick Your Poison. Opponent didn't have Delirium. I missed that somehow. I just realized it now. My opponent didn't have Delirium. Yeah, that was 100% a punt. I should have started with Pick Your Poison. I just, I don't know why, but I assumed my card had X proof. Oh, sorry, I had Ward 1, so I couldn't die to Bolt. I didn't think about counter spell. Yeah, definitely over. I was overconfident. Okay. Do you attack? You do. Oh no, that's scary. Yeah, currently dead to Lightning Bolt or Murktide Regent. Which I assume opponent has since they wouldn't have attacked otherwise. A lot of regrets in this game. Mostly the pick your poison, but also the I could have saved the Hexcatcher by sacrificing the Cenote Scout. Felt like I wanted to too, but didn't make much sense. Yeah, just that to mark that regent. Pretty sure my opponent has here. Yep. Yep. G, right? Yep, GG. Well, we play against a lot of bad matchups. Two Murktide and one Mono Black. So I'm glad I pull out a 3-2. Also Scales is bad matchup. So yeah, I guess play against four bad matchup. Well, again, managed to pull out the 3-2. So I'm satisfied. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you watched on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Let me know anything you want to. Let me know. I'll read all the messages. Bye bye. Have a good one.